Hello, my name is Ricardo and welcome back to another Wilson's video. Today we're going to be looking at electric EV performance cars. Now there's quite a few cars coming into the market, such as the Hyundai Ioniq 5N and the Tesla Model 3 Performance. But now there's a new kid on the block, the brand new MG Cyberster. So the Cyberster is MG going back to their heritage with a modern twist. So the MG Cyberster is the UK's first 100% electric roadster. And as I just said, going back to their heritage, this roadster does remind you of MGs of yesteryear, such as the MGB from the 1960s and the MGF of the mid-1990s. So if you're in the market for a performance-related GT, then this is the car that you've most likely been waiting for. This model that we have here today is the dual motor version, which produces 510 horsepower, which gives you a 0 to 62 time in only 3.2 seconds. That is proper supercar performance. So now let's look at the design of the new MG Cyberster. I really like how the lines just swoop down the bonnet, which gives you that real angular sloping look, which gives a real masculine feel about the car. Its low profile really gives you that sporty feeling. Another thing, thank you MG. We have proper air vents here, rather than all the fake ones that we seem to be getting in modern cars. Well done MG. Another element that I really adore about the front end of this new MG Cyberster is these full Sake Vision LED system headlights. With this dark carbon effect finish, they truly do look menacing, and at night they give real road presence. The side profile of the new MG Cyberster is also equally as impressive. Let's start off down here with the wheels. So this dual motor version comes as standard with 20-inch two-tone diamond cut alloy wheels. This is a design that I personally really do like. In the middle here on the centre caps we've got the MG logo covering up our locking wheel nuts. We've also got Pirelli P0 tyres. These are very grippy tyres which you need for the amount of power this car has. We also have, as standard from factory, Brembo brakes. You need that stopping power when you've got as much power as this MG Cyberster has. And whilst we're speaking here of the wheels, have I also mentioned the dual motor version is 4-wheel drive, so you've got maximum safety and traction at all times. Moving across the rest of the side of the Cyberster, we've got this lovely haunch that goes all the way down the side profile of the car. I'm not sure if it really does capture it on camera, but in person it really helps give that muscular look, which the Cyberster has abundance of. We get it all the way up to the mid part of the door to when it eventually starts to fade and taper out. Coming across towards the rear 3/4 of the vehicle, we've got more that angular muscular look again. This really does remind me of cars such as the Jaguar F-Type, but I think on this it really truly works. The rear of the MG Cyberster Roadster has a really muscular feel to it. Come on guys, come with me. Let's actually have a look and just get a depth of what this really does look like. In person, you can really appreciate the flowing lines and what helps to make the Cyberster look so sporty. We've got a full LED light bar going across the rear, which leads us onto our indicator arrows, which we have located either side. Now, I guess that is a bit subjective. Some people like it, some not. I personally think it's a bit quirky and something quite a bit different to other cars out on the market at present. This leads me perfectly onto the boot of the new Cyberster, which we can access through our key fob. This leads us across to a 249 litre boot capacity, which is more than plenty for those golf clubs. So now that we're in the interior of the new MG Cyberster, before we start getting into the whole wizardry of the gadgets and materials, let's check out one of the most important aspects, and that is the water bottle test. We've got two cup holders here, which we'll just press down to show. Does it actually fit a water bottle? Yes, I think that's actually quite good. Gets in there nicely. We've got a nice metallic feeling switch here in the end, which when we press it, pops it back up. Lovely stuff. Now, swooping up to the dashboard area, we've got really nice premium materials used throughout the cabin. We've got nice leather finish across the dashboard coming all the way down. But one thing that must be said, it's not actual leather, it's vegan friendly. So well done MG for that. Across to our seats here, we've got a nice suede and the leatherette material. These seats do look really sporty. Here we've got it finished in the grey and the cream colour, but you can also get this cream finish in red, which looks really spectacular, which we'll show you on screen now. The steering wheel has a really nice feel to it, and again finishing that nice good quality leather fill material. We've got two paddles which we've got located at the back. Our left paddle over here is our regenerative braking system control, which will adjust the amount of regeneration we're getting out of the battery. Our right paddle here is our driver mode selector, where we have the choice of 3 options. So we've got comfort, sport and custom. On the GT dual motor model, which we're sat in right now, that will also change in the main performance mode, whether the car is 4-wheel drive or 2, giving that extra sporty feeling that you want from your MG Cyberster. We also have really good crisp displays. We've got a 3-screen setup directly in front of me. On our left here, we have our sat-nav, which is a tiny bit laggy, but you can forgive it because it is very crisp and clear. Directly ahead, you've got your speedometer, which you can change the layout, the look, again, depending on which driving mode you are in. If you're in the top sporty mode, everything goes red. It really does encourage you to take the car on a drive. On our right here, we've got useful information like how much energy we're using, our air conditioning, temperature, etc. I just really like the way MG have laid out this interior. Everything's within easy use. Down here, we've got our 4th screen where we can actually control other elements within the car. We've got easier access to our climate control, for example. This screen does actually feel a little bit more responsive, which is better when you are driving. Now moving across to our switch gear here. MG really have decided to go to town with this. It's really spread out. So we've got park at the top, our drive towards the bottom with neutral and reverse in the middle. This really does actually summarise the MG Cyberster. MG have gone to town and really have tried to make the car look completely different to the competition. So now for another trusted water bottle test. Does my water bottle fit in the felt lined glove box? Oh, that does feel really nice and premium, that. It does. Well done, MG. So now, with the final part of our interior tour here on the new Cyberster, let's face it, if you're buying a roadster, you're going to want to be driving with this roof down as much as possible to feel that wind in your hair. Let's see how quickly this roof goes up and down. So thank you for watching our quick tour there on the new MG Cyberster. This is a design that I think MG have absolutely nailed. I like it so much, I reckon I'm going to be staying here for a long time just studying these lines in more detail. Thank you again for watching, and watch out for our road test review, which will be coming on this dual motor GT Cyberster very soon. Now don't forget to comment, like and subscribe, and we will see you again in the next video. Thank you for watching.